It's time to predict the scores for game week 32 of this 2024-2025 EFL Championship season. FA Cup's over until round 5. So these matches taking place on Tuesday the 11th of February and Wednesday the 12th of February. And it all kicks off, according to the Superbru website, Bristol City versus Stoke Ashton Gate. However, this actually takes place on Wednesday, but we'll kick off there anyway. Bristol City, Sunday afternoon, losing the seven-side derby against Swansea City 1-0, and Stoke losing on penalties against Cardiff on the weekend, but the last match in the Championship was a 2-1 reverse against Hull City. Both of these teams trying to get some sort of consistency has been very, very difficult, so it could go either way. Stoke look half decent, but they are conceding goals. No, I'm going to go for a draw in this one. I'm going to go Wurzels 1, Potters or Stoke City 1. Next up we go to the Ricoh Arena, and this does take place on Tuesday. Coventry City coming up against QPR. Coventry, of course, losing in the Cup on the weekend. QPR last time out in the league, it was 2-1 reverse against Blackburn Rovers. For Coventry, it was a loss at home against top of the table Leeds United. This could go either way with both of these teams in decent form, but I'm going to go for Coventry. I think they will bounce back here, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 home win. Next up we go to Pride Park, where Derby County last time out stopped the rot with a draw against Norwich 1-1. And Oxford United losing in the last match in the Championship against Burnley 1-0. Both these teams, of course, came up last season. Derby really have got to start picking up points, but I don't think they will here. I think Oxford will take all 3 points in a 2-1 away win. We then move to Carrow Road, where Norwich City take on Preston North End. A reverse in the league last time out against Blackburn Rovers 2-1, and Norwich City last time in the league was a 1-1 draw with Derby. This one back at Carrow Road. I do fancy Norwich to take all 3 points in a 1-0 win. Next up we got Plymouth Argyle coming up against Millwall. At the time of recording, Plymouth are taking on Liverpool in the FA Cup, and it was 0-0 at half time, and after 50 minutes it's still 0-0. Millwall 3 wins on the bounce now, a decent 2-1 win against QPR in the league last time, and of course they're through to the 5th round of the FA Cup as well. So in this one I'm going to go for a 1-0 away victory to the Wall. Next up, Fratton Park, a very, very important match for both of these sides, for Portsmouth and Cardiff City. Portsmouth in the league losing against Sheffield United last time out. Cardiff City getting through on penalties against Stoke City. In the league they lost 7-0, an absolute thumping at Elland Road against Leeds. In this one, could go either way, but you have to sit on the fence. I think this is going to end up in a draw 1-1. We then go to the Swansea.com Stadium, where of course earlier today, Sunday, Swansea beat Bristol City at Ashton Gate. Sheffield Wednesday in the league last time they lost 2-1 against West Brom. Do you know what? I fancy a draw in this one, and I think it's going to end up 1-1. We then move to Vicarage Road, where Watford take on Leeds United. Watford, decent 2-2 draw against Sunderland in their last fixture, and Leeds United getting dumped out of the FA Cup, but beating Coventry in the league 2-0 after thumping Cardiff 7-0. So I think Leeds will take all 3 points in this match, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 away win. We then move to Turf Moor on Wednesday evening, where Burnley take on Hull City. Burnley going through in the FA Cup against Southampton, and Hull City in the league last time it was a 2-1 reverse against Stoke City. Burnley still not conceding goals in the Championship. I think they've only conceded something like 9 goals in the league this season. Yeah, 9 goals. There we are, but it's been 13 draws. I think that's the most of anybody, along with Preston in the league. Hull City picking up a little bit recently, currently in 21st position, 2 wins and lost in their last 3 matches. It's got to be another victory to Burnley here, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 home win. We then move to Bramall Lane, where Sheffield United take on Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough now 3 losses in their last 3 matches, the last of which was a 3-2 reverse against Sunderland. Sheffield United, decent enough win against Portsmouth. This one you've got to fancy the Blades again, and I will go for a repeat of that last scoreline for Sheffield United. I'm going to go for a 2-1 home win. We then move up to the Stadium Light, where Sunderland take on Luton. Surely Sunderland will take all 3 points here. Luton in the last fixture in the league carved out a 1-1 draw against the Owls, and Sunderland with that draw Desmond against Watford in the league. This one I think Sunderland will take all 3 points in a 2-0 home victory. We then move to the Hawthorns for the final fixture of these midweek fixtures, where West Brom take on Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn in the league losing 2-1 last time out, and West Brom with a 2-1 victory against Sheffield Wednesday. Blackburn don't draw many in the league. Could go either way this one, but I'm going to go for a 1-0 home victory to West Brom. So those are my predictions for game week 32 of this EFL Championship season. Make sure you leave your predictions over at the Superbru website. Enjoy the action on Tuesday and Wednesday evening, and I'll see you all very soon for game week 33.